Hello, this is Mr. Chabry, and let's get ready for the next week of PGBL battles. So our next opponent is the LA Landorus's, and we're going to go ahead and look at which Pokemon I'm bringing. So here is the overall Kentucky Typhlosions team, and let's get into the Pokemon that's going to make an appearance this time. So anyway, let's actually start off with Typhlosion. So I think Typhlosion will do pretty good in this battle. His Mega is Mega Glalie. I'm going to bring Nature Power because he's got a Keldeo, and I'm pretty sure Keldeo is probably going to be a switch in on Typhlosion. And if he has the Psychic Terrain, Nature Power becomes Psychic. So Typhlosion is going to hit Keldeo with a Psychic. That's going to be awesome. So that's going to be the first Pokemon I bring in. So let's go ahead and look at Dragonite. So Dragonite is a really solid Pokemon. I think Dragonite's probably my go-to Pokemon when I'm kind of nervous about how the battle's going. I'll always have Dragonite there. He's always pretty good. I think he'll do pretty decent here. There's a lot of Pokemon that that the LA Landorus's have that could be a threat to Dragonite, and I'll go ahead and read off which Pokemon they have. They have Mega Glalie, Tapu Lele, Keldeo, Scizor, Porygon 2, Lycanroc, Midnight, Garbodor, Miltank, Axorus, Tornadus Therian, and Sarina. So looking at that, the biggest threats for Dragonite would be, I would say Keldeo because it could have Ice Beam. Porygon 2 usually packs Ice Beam. Of course, Mega Glalie. And Axorus could be a threat too. Tornadus could probably be a threat too. So there's quite a few threats. But I think overall, with Iron Head, Extreme Speed, Outrage, if we can get rid of Tapu Lele and Scizor, then we could outrage and do a lot of work with Dragonite. So I think Dragonite would still be pretty good here. So Dragonite's going to be making an appearance, and let's go ahead and look at Jellison. So Jellison's going to be pretty good, I think, here. It's going to be a special wall as well. This is going to be my it's going to be my Jellison that has the Toxic plus Hex, which I think that's actually really good. If I can get a Toxic off, Hex does a lot more damage. So that's going to be pretty good if I'm successful in putting Toxic on something. And the biggest thing that won't get Toxic is Scizor and Garbodor. So we'll have to play around that. The next Pokemon we're bringing is Rosa Raid. So I think Rosa Raid will be good here, especially for Keldeo. But there's quite a few things that Rosa Raid can do. I'm going to give it the Hidden Power Fire, and that's mainly for Scizor. Of course, Energy Ball is going to be my choice specs. Rosa Raid. I'm wondering if it would be better giving it Assault Vest and Giga Drain, but for now I might just do the Energy Ball set. I have to watch out for Miltank because Miltank gets Sap Sipper, and that's not going to be good if I accidentally give it a boost with Sap Sipper. So let's go ahead and look at the next Pokemon I'm bringing, and that will be my Scizor. So Scizor is going to be my defensive wall, mainly. It's going to have Defog, because there's a few things on his team that could set up Stealth Rocks. I think Lycanroc is one that often sets up Stealth Rocks. But I think that's the biggest one. I'd have to look and see if any of these other Pokemon get Stealth Rocks, but I think it'd still be good to have Defog. It has the U-turn, Roost, and I'm actually going to keep Bullet Punch, even though he has Tapu Lele. If I'm lucky, I can get, when the Psychic Terrain goes down, then Mega Caesar can do a lot of work. And actually, if he has Tornadus in, Bullet Punch still will hit that because it's not on the ground. So that's something that I found out about the Psychic Terrain that's pretty interesting. So there's that. And the last Pokemon I'm bringing, making his debut, is Bastiodon. So looking at his team, I think Bastiodon rounds out the team pretty well. Basketon has massive defense and special defense, and that's what I'm going to do, give it that. I'm giving it the Metal Burst, and that's a move that's kind of like Counter, but it doesn't rely on being hit by physical or special move. It just reflects back the attack at 1.5 damage. So that would be pretty good. It also has Stealth Rocks, Toxic, and Roar. So that would help out with the Jellison too. If I can Toxic some stuff and just roar out until I get his team poisoned. That would be pretty good. It has Sturdy, so if I come in on a move that would completely take it out, I could Metal Burst and just completely take out whoever went for that move, which I'm thinking Keldeo is probably the biggest threat with that. But anyway, this is the team that I'm bringing. Hopefully we can get another victory. I'm hopeful that we could get another victory here with this team. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the battle.